What's up, YouTube? This is Too Raw for TV. All right, so the Los Angeles Lakers defeated the Miami Heat yesterday, 130 to 120. And of course, they're doing this without the player that the media claims that they need to have in order to win. They win 130 120. They improve now to 5-2 on the year. And despite a somewhat off shooting, well, actually a very off shooting night from Luka Doncic, especially from outside, only 1 of 11 from downtown. Luka still finishes with 29 points, I believe 11 rebounds, and 10 assists for the Los Angeles Lakers. This is his first triple-double of the season. Austin Reeves finished with 26 points himself and 11 assists, continues to play well with Luka Doncic. And Jake LaRavia, I hope I'm pronouncing it correctly, Jake LaRavia scores 25 points on efficient shooting for the Los Angeles Lakers. So the Beach Boys got it done for the LA Lakers. Rui Hachimura had 15 points, 6 rebounds, and 2 assists on 6 of 12 shooting from the floor, 3 of 5 from three-point range. Jackson Hayes had 15 points and 5 rebounds on a perfect 7 of 7 shooting from the floor, 1 of 1 from downtown. And Marcus Smart, another strong game, 11 points, 3 rebounds, 4 assists, 2 steals. Bronny James, 1 breakaway dunk, 1 of 4 shooting from the floor. Oh my God, what a waste of! I mean, honestly, is he the most worthless NBA player we've ever seen, man? Absolutely the most worthless. But it is what it is, man. But let's cook on the obvious here. With every victory that the Los Angeles Lakers pile up without you-know-who, the more the value of you-know-who goes down, in my opinion. His value goes down. As far as being a irreplaceable player for Los Angeles Lakers. Now, of course, he still holds the keys in many ways because he has a no-trade clause. So if he doesn't choose to be traded, then the Lakers can't force him to be traded. However, if the Lakers continue to roll the way that they're rolling without him, right? One thing the Lakers could try to force him to do or pressure him to do, because you know how he's not really a team player, is to have him come off the bench. Will his ego allow him to do something like that? Probably not. I'd be shocked if he did it. Because, he's really not a team player in that way. You always hear that rhetoric about him being a team player. But when you look at his career, has he ever truly sacrificed? Has he ever taken less shots for the betterment of the team? Has he ever, for stretches at a time, deferred offensively? Has he ever, I'm getting at, has he ever sacrificed his numbers or his comfort zone for any other teammate? But everyone else is supposed to do so for him, And that's just why people don't rock with this guy, man. And I noticed a lot of LeBron fans now are getting really defensive. You think they would be happy. You would think they'd be happy that the Los Angeles Lakers are winning all these games without him. But they're not. They're not. They never have been Laker fans. And that's why they're the worst fan base. You guys, you're the worst fan base of all time. You're just like him. You're front runners. And you're opportunistic. You have no loyalty to anybody except for yourselves. or your king in this situation, and that's it. I'm already seeing LeBron fans speculating about what other team he can go to. Why? You want to go there and ruin that franchise? Seriously, let's look at this thing logically, right? Now, we all know, more than likely, LeBron is, even though he's, supposedly, claims that he's never cheated a game. We all know what's going on with him, man, to even be at this position in his career, right? Still playing. But even with the help of all these chemicals, you can't stop Father Time. And, at the end of the day, he cannot lead anybody at age 40 or 41. He can't lead anybody to a long time or a long-term playoff run. He can't do it. So his best bet is to just sometime this, I would say between now or when he comes back or whatever, if I were him, because he clearly has no interest in basketball at this point, announce your retirement. But see, he don't want, in my opinion, he wants the retirement tour he want his retirement tour to dominate everything. He wants to be in a comfortable position. You know what I'm saying? Where the retirement tour, see, really honestly, he knows that at this point right now, the only team that will probably give him anything close to the retirement tour that he wants, all the adulation and praise and the cheers, would be if he go back to Cleveland. Because I think we all can agree now at this point that the Lakers have kind of pretty much moved on from him emotionally. I mean, I know we still do videos talking about him, and that can be criticized, I guess. Well, why are we still talking about the guy? Well, because like shitting on him. We honestly, that's what we like, shitting on him. He's a doofus, right? But honestly, the NBA's moved on. They've moved on. We're not talking about him from a basketball standpoint. And when we are talking about him, we're crapping on him. So he didn't take the hint. He stayed too long. He should have retired last year, at the very least. He hung around. He's hanging around. And the NBA's moved on from him. He's an afterthought. We're talking about Giannis and Victor Wembanyama and Jokic. I mean, the league has a plethora of stars now. And this bum just couldn't take it. Now Luka and the Beach Boys, they look good. They're 5-2 in a very competitive Western Conference. But we already told people who the problem was all these years. It wasn't Russell Westbrook. Come on. You thought it was Russ? All those stars was on that team, all that firepower that year. You had LeBron, AD, Russell Westbrook, Carmelo Anthony, if I'm not mistaken, all on the team at the same time. And the problem is Russ. They only won 33 games that year. But this team right now has Luka, Austin Reeves, and Brian Wilson, and they're 5-2. Come on, man. Wait, that's all I got to say about it. Tell me what you guys think.